Hello and welcome to Hoax Folks, where it's just a hoax, folks, so don't get tied up in it. And today we are going to be covering aliens, as I would cover it yesterday when this is coming out. And yeah, aliens. Huh. That is a legend, hoax, fact, conspiracy theory. You decide. But today we are going to be talking about aliens, and I am going to go to Wikipedia for this today. I already know quite a bit about it because I didn't want to review where I live, but I'm just saying I live in New Mexico. I have been to Roswell, and I have been to the alien museums, and I've heard all the little theories. I found the newspapers. I've seen the videos of the light of the sky. I hear about aliens so much, and I will cover it. I don't want to be that conspiracy theorist though, like, oh, aliens are real that you see in like Scooby Doo. No, I'm not doing that. I am just going to simply say that I know a lot about this subject. So I'm just going to Wikipedia to kind of like, refresh my memory because if I see something, I can explain it, and it's such a broad subject that I think that this is do it. I may or may not do a series on this, but probably not. I want to start doing little mini series too on certain subjects. So back to it. Aliens. Are aliens real? I've decided to go to a different source, so I will include it. Alright. What is the last believed UFO sighting? It was actually this year of a UFA moving through and charging through this guy over Sweden. It's like a little disc thingy. I'm not going to show you the video. If you want to see it, you can find it. You can do your own research. I'll include this article I'm using. Anyway, in the 60s, they're hybrid babies. And, oh, hey, Doug. Okay, so artist Dave Huggins believed he lost his virginity to a busty alien called Crescetta and has fathered 60 hybrid babies. So, let's start. Let's begin. Okay. There are a lot of people that believe that they have had sex with aliens. That's an interesting one, and that he has had kids that are this. Some people even believe that this picture of Jesus' crucifixion, which hangs on the wall of this cathedral church, is proof that aliens visited Earth thousands of years ago. So, yeah, there's those people too. Now, there's also in July 2017, a researcher suggested that a free floating Earth sized planets could exist, and some of them may be able to harbor life. So this is in 2017. It actually has been proven that they can harbor life, and in fact, if you don't know this, Elon Musk and people like that are like, oh yeah, we're gonna go live on Mars now. And if Elon Musk can do it, we humans, something extraterrestrial that we think is smarter than us, could definitely do that. And now, moving on, I think that it is good to start talking about other things that can be quite, how do I say this? Indulging. I need to actually talk about it, not just read off these crazy sightings. So, I have heard of people, I've met people who think they've had sex with aliens. Some people who think they've been abducted by aliens. I've met people who think they've been probed by aliens. Now, actually, I will do a series on this next, because this one's interesting. Is Skinwalker Ranch, where people say they've seen alien sightings. A lot of this is in New Mexico, but I actually brought this up in, I think Mothman, my first episode, is that a lot of these are tribe or natives where they curse the land, and then something creepy happened, and there's lots of instances of that. And I think a lot of these alien sightings could be paranormal, and that's what they are, is these Indians cursing the land, and that's why in New Mexico there's so many, because this is where like some of the Navajo Trail went through, and a lot of Indians were killed and cursed the land because we are taking it from them. And so that happened a lot in Texas and New Mexico, and I think that's why New Mexico is one of the creepiest states, in my personal opinion. We also have the most mysterious disappearances. It could be aliens, who knows? Anyway, as we move into this, though, I will also start talking about other things, such as in October 2017, Australian woman took a picture of what she believed to be a flying saucer. And then there's the Raslam Forest, where in British Roswell, a similar incident happened. They call it British Roswell because of what happened in Roswell, so that's fun. And then there's Area 51, people who think they've seen it. And then the Roswell Daily Record, where you see the Roswell saucer, and then the reported crashes of a UFO, and you see them holding up the ship. All kinds of conspiracy theories. But I can go into this, but the only reason I said I'd record it yesterday is I wanted to explain what kind of what kind of aliens there are, you know? I need to look it up because there's gray aliens obviously, which is the most common one. Then there's green aliens. Apparently they're different. Gray aliens are small aliens that go in small ships and are just here to spy on us, and they go around. And then apparently green aliens are the ones that come after us. They have different abilities and powers from what I've read, or what is said. And okay, there is a list of extraterrestrial beings. So there are the Greys, as I said, the gray-skinned human, usually 3 to 4 foot tall, hairless with large heads, the big ears, the fingers, 3 to 4 fingers, including a thumb, and they have been predominant in the extraterrestrial being, celestial contact, beings of alleged alien content since 1960. Cool. Then you got the Hopkillville Goblin, which is a small greenish silver humanoid. Then you got the Little Green Men. Everyone knows who the Little Green Man is. You don't know who the Little Green Man is? I feel bad for you. And then you got the Nordic Indians, which have Nordic features, tall blonde hair, blue eyes, with several cases of contact. It is said that they are part of ancient Earth themselves as ETs in the past and have moved on from living to the surface to living underground. Doesn't that just make them humans? That's what this is what I think is weird. Like, they're just humans. They're regular humans. And they're just tall with blonde hair and blue eyes. It just sounds like every German, if you ask me. What are the Germans, the Nordic aliens? Like, okay. Moving on, we got Cryospactal animals. Basically, the real creatures from foreign archives. So, I think that's a stupid one. It's like the chupacabra. Reptiles and reptoids. So lizard men. That's good. And then we got skyfish. It looks like a fish in the sky. Then you got genetic engineered. Alleged. I like how this one says alleged. The rest of them don't say alleged. And then you get to this one, and it says alleged. Like, wait. So the little grays and the green ones are alleged, not alleged. But this one is okay. Anyway, super soldiers, human animal hybrids, and the Men in Black. Okay, this is sad. Some people have speculated reports of seeing extraterrestrials do that due to escaped creatures, which are a result of secret government or capable kinetic engineering, corporate genetic engineering. That's what I'm trying to say. Apparently, we make superhumans out of aliens, and actually, that one actually creeps me out because I don't think they're aliens. And okay, I'm not saying aliens are real. I think maybe, but I've heard some creepy stories that I actually think are real from people who how do I explain it? People that aren't nuts, that have seen these things in tunnels, and I think it could be the Navajo thing because they were cursed by the Navajos. I'm noticing a common thing with the Navajos. I want to do a whole series on things the Navajos have cursed because I think that's the creepiest. And actually, I could do a traveling podcast where I go to these places and do interviews. I actually could very easily do that. I might. Anyway, but moving off that, some people have speculated that these are military instructional complexes like Area 51. Big theory right there. Again, these are a lot of mites for episode ideas, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's all I'm gonna cover, cause it just gets sadder and sadder. This website I'm on. I'm not even gonna post it. I might post it. I'm only posting 2 as sources for this one. Oh my gosh. This is... Why? Just why? Men in Black is not a real source for alien sightings. This guy literally thinks Men in Black's real. Like, oh my gosh, Men in Black is real. They're gonna come and get us and destroy the world. Okay. Anyway, this is the hard part about doing conspiracy theories and urban legends. This is my comedic approach towards everything, by the way. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And I am going to edit this later. I have lost too many brain cells with this today's episode. There's so much in my notes and stuff that I didn't even read off. I'm just not. It's too sad. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and you're having a magnificent day. And remember, this is just a hoax. You can decide if it's not if you want, but I mean, I think there's a possibility for aliens, but I think a lot of the stuff I've read off today is a hoax, folks. So I hope you enjoyed, folks.